Hi, welcome to a Fusion 360 video tutorial. I want to do the fan impeller now in Fusion 360. So let's have fun with Fusion 360. So let's start with a sketch, maybe on that plane. And that sketch looks something like this, up and okay. Now give it some dimensions. This would be 5. This would be no, not an angle. So first make this vertical aligned. This should be vertical, yes. Now give it dimension. So that distance would be 60, no, 80. This maybe first try to move this up a little bit like this. Okay, now give it a dimension. This should be 75. Great. And that distance should be 75 as well. And that distance up to that point should be 100. Now add a constraint. This point should be on that origin, sketch origin. Okay. Stop that sketch. Make a revolve with that sketch. The axis should be, let me take a look, that's X, that's Y, that's Z. Turn it a little bit. That's usually Z, X, so it should be Y. And confirm. Now let's do a shell. I want to remove that face, and this thickness should be 5 millimeter. Great. Next I need a plane, offset plane from that one, and the distance should be 80. And then I want to do a sketch on that plane, so go for a sketch on this plane. And this should look something like, it should be a rectangle. Okay, and I need a construction circle. Make it like this. Make it for construction only. And dimension should be 140. Yep. Then I need a line, maybe like this. Okay. This should be for construction as well. Now let's trim. And maybe hide that body for the moment. Okay. Seems I got it. Not. So I will extend that line up to this point. Now let's trim this and that. and that distance should be 7.5. No, that should be, yeah, this should be 7.5, and that distance should be 35. And that line right here should be 45. Now let's make this symmetric, therefore I need a symmetry element, so I should project go to project include, project the z-axis and the should be the x-axis, yes, and make this one and that one symmetric to that line, and this one and that one symmetric to this one. Okay, and these elements should be for construction only, that one as well. This looks pretty good, so I can stop that sketch, show that body, and now I want to make an extrude with that sketch, so create extrude with that sketch, and that should go up to object this one, and this should be a new body, and confirm. So now I got two bodies. Maybe hide this one and that one for the moment. I need another sketch on that plane right here, and that should be a line and another line over here. Close that, and that one should be for construction, and this one should be for construction as well. Okay, stop that sketch, make that body visible, body 1, and now I want to make a rib, but in this program it's not a rib, it's a web. So go for web, select that line, take a look, flip direction, up to next symmetric 10 millimeters, yes, and try to select this one as well. So you got two web ribs, sort of, and confirm. Very nice. Now I want to remove that body from this body, so make it visible and go for modify, combine, and I want the target body is body 1 and the tool body is body 2, and the operation should be cut and confirm. Okay, now another sketch on that plane, make it visible. So sketch right there. I could hide the body for the moment. I need a circle, and diameter should be 40. I need a rectangle, like this maybe, and that would be 60 by 15. So it's 60 by 15, and this should be symmetric. So let's project the usual axis X and Z. Confirm. Make those two for construction only. Okay, now make it symmetric. This side and that side to that line, and this one, that one to this axis. Great. Now let's trim. This should be removed, that should be removed, this one, that one, and this part. Okay, stop that sketch. No, there's still a line that should be removed. Okay, now let's stop this sketch. Show that body. Now let's make a cut. So go for extrude with sketch 4, that profile. Make it a cut. Make it through all, and confirm. Nice. Now I need a chamfer. Go for modify chamfer. That would be equal distance. Yes. This one, that one, this one, that one, and they should be 5. Okay. Now for the real fun part. I need that curve right there on that surface. Now I need a sketch on this plane right here. So let's hide the body for a moment. Go for a sketch right there. And this looks like that's a line up there and an arc, and this should be okay. These two lines for construction. Like this. This should be 90 degrees, that's okay. The radius should be 30. And these 2 points should be aligned horizontal. And again I need some reference, therefore I will project that axis. Okay, make it for construction only. So just zoom in, select it, construction. There should be an angle, and that would be 85 degrees. So let's move this over here. Another distance, not this one, that distance should be 105. Then I need a point, so this point should be at the end of the arc. Great. Then I need a point. So go for point. That point would be right on that line. And this point and that point should be vertical aligned. Jesus. And it should be, of course, hopefully it's still on that line. So I go for a dimension, and that dimension would be 100. That's the sketch I need. So stop that sketch and show that body. Now I need that curve on that face. Therefore I would need another sketch somewhere, maybe on that plane. And now I want to project that onto that face. So let's check. Go for project include, project to surface. I could go for intersection curve, but let's try this one. The faces are this one and that one, and the curves are this one and that one. Should I go for the closest point along a vector? And that would be the right vector, yes, and okay. Project direction, so go for this direction here, and no, that's the wrong direction. I need that direction, that would be the direction along a vector. And that would be, well, let's try to take a plane that's more like it and confirm. So I got two curves, but I need only one. So maybe I could select it and delete it. Same goes for this one and that one. Nice. Now stop that sketch. Maybe hide that body. I need another sketch on a plane which has a distance of 5 from that one. So go for another offset plane to this one, and distance should be 5. Very nice. Let's hide these planes, and that sketch would be right there. So go for sketch on this new plane, and I need a line which goes from this one to that point. So I need to project that point into my sketch plane, this one, confirm. Now I could do a line from origin of the sketch to this one. Okay, make it for construction only. And then I need another line which should be 55 long, and these two lines should be collinear. So go for collinear, this one and that one. Okay, stop that sketch, and now move this line along that curve. That would be a sweep. So go create sweep. That's the profile. Show that body. Okay. Single path and guide rail. So the profile would be this line. So why can't I select it? I can select it right now. Maybe I'm still in the sketch. No. So let's show this one. Okay, go for a sweep. Yeah, it's a surface sweep, that's an usual sweep. So go for patch and then go create sweep. That's the profile, and the path would be this one, like this, and it should be perpendicular, the orientation. Yeah, make it a new body, and there will be a slightly problem. So right now this doesn't reach into that body, so let's check if I can thicken it and make a union. It's a new body, yes. Now go for thicken, model, modify, create. There's thicken. This face should be symmetric and 1 millimeter. So it's 2 millimeter altogether, like this, or 1 millimeter, whatever you want. Let's see if we can combine these two. If not, we have to change, not cut, but join. So that's not a problem. So we'll go back, undo combine, and first make some fillets. All this, go for modify, fillet, this edge and that edge should be 20. Okay, very nice. So if you want to make sure that there is no gap, you could take a look. This could be a problem. So if you make the line a little bit longer to the inside, there would be no problem. That would be that sketch. Go for that sketch. This one, and if you add another small line which goes 1 millimeter to the inside, maybe like this, 1 millimeter, yeah, and make it collinear as before, collinear, and this line with that line. Stop that sketch and change that sweep, the profile. The profile should be this line and that small one. Let's take a look. Yeah, now I'm sure this reaches inside that body. Okay, and now I could pattern that body. So go for create, circle a pattern. Okay, I want to pattern body 4, not faces, but bodies, and that would be body 4. Full, yes. The axis would be the y-axis. This one, and I need 12 instances. And finally, let's combine these. So go for modify, combine, make a join, make this one the target body, and the tool bodies would be the all around. And of course you could do it with a selection rectangle as well. And confirm. and I'm done. So hope you enjoyed this one. If you liked it, please give it a like. If you want to see more, please give it a like. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to and like my Facebook cat fan page. I want to get more likes and subscriptions on Facebook as well. Thanks for watching. See you to the next one. Bye bye.